guys, 87 Slabside here again, and I want to talk about my crash one more time, and that's the last time. Then I'm done. Then we're just going to ride again and have fun. But although I physically didn't have anything, psychically it did, or mentally, I think it's mentally, it did, it left a scratch, you know. I mean, the crash itself I don't really care about, and I know I did something wrong, but it's not like right now I'm scared to ride or something, or I fear riding. That's totally not it. I still love riding and I won't stop it, but I have a little bit of trouble with, I know you all saw the footage and I'm not going to show it again. That has been enough, but the bike, I started braking for a crossing, and there were people coming, but they were far away, and it was just a little bit like, it would be rude to just keep the speed up and ride through, but it's, the moment it happened I didn't think too much about it, but the bike slid all the way over the crossing. So the thing that's in my mind is, what if, and I know what if is not always good, but in this case I think it is good. I mean, what if people were ready to cross, or they were crossing and I had to brake that hard? That would mean that my bike would slide all the way through over the crossing and maybe hit a person, or even worse, hit a child. And yeah, that's something that's really bothering me about this crash. I shouldn't have been riding that fast there, because you all know I was riding a little bit too fast, and on normal circumstances it wouldn't have been a problem, but it can be a tar stripe, it can be some debris on the road, it can be a little bit of oil, it can be a lot of things, and you just don't know what is on the road until you hit it. I mean, you can see tar stripes, but it's not easy to see, you know. And I'm riding a super sport motorcycle. It goes 280 kilometers an hour easily. And is that something that you need on the road? And I think not. I think for a normal road it's not a great bike. It's great to have all that power, but it's just, in this kinds of circumstances, it's just too much. Because this bike is so fast, I shifted not in high revs, and I shifted 2 times and I was riding 90. I mean, it is a little bit too much. It's just not necessary, and and I'm not blaming the bike. It's just, you have to keep such a control over your bike and over your right hand to not ride too fast, and it is very difficult because it's so easily. And I mean, just think that I would hit a child with my bike. It was sliding, I don't know, because it does brake when it slides, but maybe 60 kilometers an hour, 50 kilometers an hour, and you hit something with 200 kilograms of steel. I mean, that's going to leave some damage. And that's something that made me very aware of how I ride and where I ride fast, because like I said, that's something that I really have a little bit of trouble with. And it's not like I'm not going to ride anymore, but I'm going to ride slower in urban areas, because it's just, the risks are too big, and I don't mind the risks of myself if I fall or something. But to hit someone else and to maybe even take someone's life, that is something you can't wrap your head around. And that's also something that I want to give to all of you, that just think about it. If something happens, it doesn't have to happen to yourself, but it can also happen to someone else. And what do you do with their lives, Lou? I mean, you're not just toying with your own life, but you're also toying with someone else's life, and that is really something else. Yeah, this video is more of me talking about it, and to get it off my chest a little bit, because like I think it's 4 weeks ago since I crashed. 4 weeks, and it's still something that plays around in my mind, and it's something that I'm very conscious of, that the what if, you know. So to all you riders out there, please keep it down in urban areas. And I mean, me too, I have some great roads around me, and they're like this, only without houses. And if you ride a little bit faster there, watch out for bicycles, watch out for other riders, but you have a lot of, you can see through the corners, and you know what's coming, and you know if it's responsible to drive a little bit faster. But just think about it, what would happen if it would go wrong. And this sounds like I'm always, that right now I'm riding with constantly, that it's constantly playing in my mind, but that's not it. It's not that I really fear riding or something. That's totally not it. But like I said, just think about it. Think about what I said and keep it responsible, guys. So for next video, I'm going to create something a little bit more happy. But like I said, I just wanted to get this off my chest. If you have a similar story, I really would like to read them. So leave that in the comments. And yeah, guys, stay safe out there. And yeah, bye bye. That was a little bit happy, right? Bye bye. All right, guys, bye bye.